Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings Chapter 1 Dark Difficulty, etc., etc. This isn't a quest exactly on its own, but when you went to the Kayran's lair, Triss mentions making a certain potion that resists poison, and one of the ingredients you need is called Ostmurk. Wait, no, that's wrong. Ostmurk is the plant or the moss that has the ingredient that you need, which you can get from other sources. But if you don't, and you're looking for, like, you want to actually talk to Cedric about it, this is what's going to happen. So I was going to tell you, there's a cave, I believe it's north in the forest, where you'll find the Ostmurk in. So it's not that bad, but I definitely remember. Oops. I definitely remember trying to make that potion and having things that have Ostmurk in it. No, not sorry. Things that have the the ingredient that Ostmurk has. I definitely remember having other things that have it. So there's a chance you might have an ingredient that you might have the alchemy region that you already have, or already. I'm saying this very poorly. Ostmurk is a plant that contains a specific ingredient that you need to make the mongoose potion. Now it's possible to have that same kind of the chemical ingredients that the Ostmurk has from another alchemy component. So you don't have to do this because she says you can go find this stuff on your own. Oh, I said that first part really poorly, even for me. Yeah, well. So yeah, I'm just making my way over to the waterfall cave at the moment, making sure I don't get ambushed by a group of enemies. I haven't done the contracts to get rid of large, like, basically destroy the population of the enemies in the area, so got a lot more enemies roaming around the forest. And in the little pond, I've had drowners show up before. Like I've had 3 to 6 drowners just show up out of nowhere. So after seeing that once, I'm kind of paranoid about it happening again. So yeah, this cave has a lot of neckers, and a few of them will kind of tunnel up behind you and try and get you. Check out them, it's kind of decent tactics on the AI's part, but it doesn't work particularly well. Although I do still take like 300% backstab damage, so you've been warned. Watch out. Some of them will appear behind you. Yeah, this cave has a lot of enemies in it. So easy strategy if you don't have any sort of bomb weapons. I kind of used them all in the Troll Trouble quest, and I haven't bothered to craft any more. Is that I tend to hang around the entrance because if you run back far enough, they will stop following you. And use your. I like to use the Gwen shield because it kind of gives you like a couple of hits that you don't take damage for, so it kind of gives you a chance to just run in there and just kind of hack and slash your way through. But I think for this guide, I'm trying to not play super defensively. I'm trying to make things look kind of flashier and cooler by me running in. Just for the fun of it, just kind of see if I can. So yeah, Neckers can actually dodge your sword strikes, which is actually, it's a pretty cool animation to watch, the way they kind of weave away from you. I think I do a lot of the looting for this, like from all the corpses later, like on my way out. But yeah, there's one enemy that, there's an enemy in the back of the cave that's stronger than anything you've seen so far. Also, you don't see, you're not supposed to Like, you don't see it really until chapter 2. And this is it. A greater rot fiend. Essentially a kind of a zombie-like creature that explodes when it dies. But you can see I'm not doing all that much damage to it. Like, this thing's practically a boss. So yeah, I'm just kind of swinging wildly because this thing is pretty dangerous. So yeah, this is what happens when they die. All of them. Greater and lesser. Also, when I first played this game, I thought their name was Flesh Rot. Which could be a pretty cool name for something. Kind of. So yeah, I actually picked up a Rot Fiend trophy. I didn't even know there was a Rot Fiend trophy. I just found it by pure luck. If you're wondering what a trophy is, it's essentially a part of the monster that Geralt will carry around on the hook on his uniform or armor. Like you see that hook on his right side near, like, lower on his back. Like, you essentially put part of the you hang part of the monster on the hook, and it counts as a piece of armor, and it gives you varying effects. Like, you get stuff from bosses for sure, and it's usually stuff like increased armor, more vitality, more damage. They're usually pretty good. The trophies you get from bosses are usually the best. So be sure to get the trophies from boss monsters. So yeah, after you picked up the Ostmurk, you've already, like, you've pretty much finished the quest at that point. The only thing you have to do is make the potion and drink it. I'm not sure if I have the recipe already or if Cedric has it, because the rest of this video is me crafting the trap for the Kayran and making the Ostmurk potion, but not drinking it yet. If you don't know what the Kayran trap is, when you snuck into the Rio's mansion, or you snuck through the garden during the quest Indecent Proposal, if you actually made it to the place where that one merchant was talking about, you can find an iron carapace, I believe, which is part of a trap made specifically to try and hurt the Kayran. Now, you only have one chance to get that, so if you miss it, you can't make the trap. It's a one-use item as well, because that one ingredient, being the iron carapace, does not exist in any other place. And I'm pretty sure it doesn't work on anything that isn't the Kayran. So yeah, I spend the rest of the video making that. It comes in handy during the Kayran fight, which you'll see in the next video, actually. That's convenient. And that guy is not Cedric. Cedric is in the house at the bottom of the ladder here. I keep forgetting he has the storekeeper or craftsman icon for him, and it definitely messes with me sometimes. So yeah, to make the Kayran trap, you have to go to the smith in Flotsam. So for now, I'm gonna cut off the video here, at least for me, and I will see you all at some other point in time.
comes the Witcher. Think he'll agree? No.
So how can we help you, eh?
Take a good look at him.
So how can we help you, eh? So how can we help you, eh?